Hello and welcome, I'm Stu, like today to my playthrough of Lord of the Rings The Third Age. So, in the last video we did our evil mode run from the last zone, which was pretty close on all of the encounters. And we got some upgraded versions of gemstones. So you've got cracked off piercing defense, so let's remove that and give you the polished version. Let's see, piercing defense, there we go. Who has... Okay, you ain't got any of them. You ain't got any of them on. Okay, nobody even had the other versions of the polished elfstones on, so I mean... Oh well. But we are... Well, I can't remember if it's the start of the chapter or not, but we are about to get our 5th party member, so they could probably do those elfstones. I have also decided that once we finish learning... Wheel of Fire with Idriel. That's the last thing I'm going to learn for her Shadowcraft. I'm then going to take it off of her, but I'm not going to put it on another person. I was tempted to put it on Hadhod, but I think he has enough spirit attacks going on in both his skill trees, and also he is focusing on 2 different skill trees. The main reason I gave this to Idriel is because I feel like she makes the most use of it, as her Swordcraft tree is kind of useless. So this is the equivalent of her learning her 2 skill trees. There is another elfstone we'll get in this chapter, I think, which is the Lightcraft one, which I think we will give to Hadhod, maybe, or maybe another person, I don't know, but I think we'll give it to Hadhod because it's got a lot of Idriel's abilities, like healing, revives, and also just light damage in general, which I think Hadhod, as the other Spiritcraft character I've got, I think he can make use of like healing and stuff. I know he's got shields and stuff, but he hasn't got healing abilities, which would be nice to have a second party member that has like a, not just a regen heal, but an actual heal. Also, yeah, I think I need to do this to remove these from the list. There we go. Right, okay. Onwards though. In these big, empty expanses of fields with nothing to do. I don't know if it's this chapter or... Oh, it... Man, that scream. What I was about to say is, I think this might be a chapter where you can actually encounter Nazgul as random encounters, and they give like insane experience, but I might be misremembering that. Let's see how many of you have put to sleep. Okay, I suspected everyone but the chieftain, or whatever his name is. Man, I took barely any damage from that, but to be expected, we have started a new chapter, so we have to get used to the new health through some levels and equipment. Yes, get angry, my sleeping friends. Right. As tempting as Black Speech is, let's just do this. Man, I just saw how much health he had before I did that. Man, Bearthor is really doing no damage, is he? Drain health. Oh man, even that doesn't finish him off. They've definitely got a health spike. I think this might also be the chapter on normal mode. The archers get counter-attack, which I call bullshit. Archers shouldn't be counter-attacking. Let's see. Do a blinding. Nice crit. A nice blinding. Right. Let's end this. Cool, okay. Like I said, we've got to get new gear and more levels to accommodate the increased health from enemies. Oh, Bearthor new sword. Oh, Rohan sword, yeah, okay. I'll live because of you, but you must save the surviving warrior who still fights on in our village. Who is the other party member that I was talking about. Old hatreds.
Saruman turned Rohan into a battlefield. He has used his power to drive them into a war they cannot win. he cares not. For the destruction will prevent Rohan from mobilizing in Gondor's defense. One by one, the villages of the Riddermark will burn, their horsemen disperse, their will weaken. As all of the land flees south to Edoras, Saruman's armies will march on what remains.
The foreshadowing for the next act. Let's have a look at your new sword, Verafor. 40 damage compared to... Ooh. It's not as much damage, but this is the Evil Mode blade. So that's what I'm telling you. Evil Mode gear can be really good. It's still got more damage than this sword. But does this sword have... Oh. Okay, I actually wanted to check if it had better stuff. Let me put that back on, and let me compare this properly. Okay, so this gives me extra strength. Extra spirit. A lot less constitution. More speed and more dex, though. I don't know, I think the sword I've got on already might be slightly better for what I'm going for with here, maybe. Yeah, I think for now I'll keep the Morgul blade. Right, are you just gonna stay there? I guess you are. Right, onwards. Yeah, I wish there was something to do in that whole giant field except for that. Okay, yeah, I think this is literally right where we get our next party member. Yeah. There she is.
Hurry! A warrior is trapped here!
Love how Elagos is the one rushing in, but he uses his sword. Right, say hello to Morwen, our glass cannon. As demonstrated by that. But, as you can see, that's why she's a glass cannon. All of her attacks are like double hits, essentially. And all of her multi-hits are like double of multi-hits, that makes sense. So as like Verafor would do Citadel Rage do 2 hits, she would do her rage attack and do like 4 hits. So that's why she's a glass cannon, but as you can see, she has like no health on her. I mean, I know she hasn't been like leveled up or anything yet, so it's not a really fair comparison, but that's kind of her general deal. Right, so she has dual axecraft and thiefcraft. Thiefcraft I remember being really weird, and I think the only skill you really want to use in this is Steel Item. You can do Siege skill, which basically just gives you 2 points for thiefcraft essentially, so that's like the quick way to level it up. Steel Item I think is only good on like boss encounters, because if you do it on normal enemies all you get is just loot. Dual Axecraft, you've got Double Cleave, powerful melee attack, Wargbane. So yeah, she has like a very specific Bane against Wargs, whereas Elagos has Creature Bane. She has Uruk Bane, and she has Battle Haste, which is just personal haste for her. So let's get her started off with a Double Cleave. Wow. Unfortunately, her logic does also follow that of other multi-hit attacks, where if the first one misses, they all miss. So that's unfortunate. Right. Okay. As much as I want to heal you up, Morwen, I think I need to reduce their numbers a bit here. Will Black Speech be too much? You know what? Screw it. Okay. And then we'll stone who are you. The one downside to having our 5th party member now, though, is it's extra switching in and out to get everyone a turn in battles, essentially. I might need to be switching Idriel a bit now for this to work. King's Fall Grace, there you go. Let's do Steel Item. Yeah, I've got, yeah, it also can miss, which I guess, yeah, they can miss in other games too, I guess. Wow. Okay, at least she has dodge. Right, okay, let's put an end to this. So I can actually put points and gear onto her so she isn't a weakling. Wow, okay. Okay, Morwen, I guess you can have the honours. There you go. Nice. Yes, I'm not sure what level... Why did Berefor get so little experience there? Is it because he missed, he like technically didn't take an action or something? That's weird. I would get gear for Morwen, okay.
I can only kill them once.
Is this your village?
It was. Most are dead. Many of my friends and family have fled this place. Where are they bound? I know not. Perhaps the ford? And south to Edoras.
That is our road.
Then you may join me. I must find them. What do you carry that makes you worthy? Wrath. Ruin. A few trinkets. That is all that remains of my life here.
Wow, already starting with the female character hatred. It's like Israel just blasting off. It's like, which you work would be in our party. Right, I'm assuming we're gonna get a epic scene. There you go. Morwen's history.
Here on the frontier, Rohan's families farm the land and hunt their food. It is not an easy life. In times of need, all able-bodied men ride to war, as did the brothers of this woman who you aided. Scarce in material goods, her family was forced to trade far and wide for necessities, and now their whereabouts are unknown. She now must travel south and search the plains. Aid her in this, for her destiny entwines with yours.
And what I mean by that is, she's party member number 5. Right, okay, so... Gotta look at her health compared to everyone else. But again, she hasn't got any levels put into her yet. Right, so let me... Oh boy, I'll drop my thingamajig. My cheat sheet. Give me back my cheat sheet. I'm back, don't worry. Yeah, I just need to refresh myself what I decided I was going to put points into her. Strength, constitution, speed. Yep, makes sense. That's everything she needs. Right, let's see, how many points do you have? I'm assuming a scaringly large amount. Oh, only 15. Okay, I expected more. What's her level? Yeah, she is some levels down. And she's also very weak to slash. Thankfully I got a polished gemstone for that. Right. So, yeah, her dex is like through the roof. The hell? How did she miss? Anyway, okay, so, yeah, strength, constitution, and speed. So she's getting the same things that Berefor gets. Yeah. So, she's a bunch in that. She doesn't need any in speed as of yet. I kind of want more points in your constitution, because that is a very, very weak constitution stat. That's almost like half of anyone else's, and it shows in her health. Right, I know everyone else has levels, but let me just do this first. Right, here's a helmet, which just gives us armor. Lovely. Put that on her. And now, gemstones. Polished elfstone of slash and defense. Thank you for putting that right at the top, because she needs that. What other polished stones do we have? Blunt defense. Yeah, I'll give her that as well. I don't remember. Is she weak against piercing? She is. Okay. Let's give her all of those gemstones. There you go. And then, do we have health? We don't have health enhancement. So I guess we'll do armor. Just pump in all the elf stones to increase her life. Or like survivability for now. Right. Let's do the other people's levels. They would check her skill trees. Let's see. One in each of those. Lovely. 80 dex. Jesus, she has 88 dex. She's beating Elagost for the accuracy person. Right, okay. You just need Constitution. And you need one of each. Awesome, right, so let's see what you've got going on here. Dual Axe Craft. Rage of the Maiden. A melee attack that does a lot of damage. Yeah, if we're right, this one's a weird one, because this is, I think, the only attack she has, unless there's one further down that I'm forgetting. But I think it's the only attack she has, which is actually a single hit. It's kind of like a all or nothing like strike, if that makes sense. Like, it's like increased damage with essentially both hits, but put all into one hit, and it's like, oh, if that one hit misses, that all that damage outputs down the drain. It's a very weird one. Also, this is very weird. She gets 2 wounding attacks, so she is good for like stacking on damage over time as well. Let's think, she has a very good abilities in her axe craft, but I think her thief craft like really sucks. Kind of similar to the last party member. I think his one skill tree, his weapon skill tree is good, but his other skill tree is kind of weird. Also go with Rage of the Maiden for now, I think. Yeah, and Thiefcraft still... Wait, does she not have a... She's not actually got anything equipped to learn next. That's interesting. We can do Capture Strength, allows her to drain strength from a foe, add it to her own. Steal Action, drain the action points. Okay, yeah, so drain inspiration, yeah. But that's like an attempt to drain, so it's like a really crappy version of Idriel's one. Steal Health, again, it's all attempts to drain the enemy of these things. That's why this skill tree really sucks. Because like, oh, I'm really bad health, let me drain their health. Oh, missed. It's like, oh, great. Steal Experience. Again, it's an attempt. Also, the experience only goes to her as well, so she can be like just super high level compared to everyone else. Cloak of the Plains allows her to hide for a short time, protecting her from being attacked. That's also weird, because I don't know if she can actually do anything while this is active. This whole skill tree is just absolutely bizarre. I guess I'll do Steal Health for now. Right, so what's she got here? Gives Morwen a chance to automatically dodge enemy attack. Increases the rate at which Morwen gains momentum. Increases her dexterity. Okay, that's probably why she has such a high dexterity count. Lowers her action point cost for crafting items. Oh, well, that's completely irrelevant because we ain't got that thing on. Justice of Balan. Gives Morwen a chance to automatically counter-attack. Oh, interesting, yeah, I forgot her counter-attack is a passive skill, not a axe-craft skill. That's very weird. I've almost learnt this one, which is giving her more strength. Okay, yeah, that goes for her build. Overwhelming Blows. Here we go, here's her Overwhelming Axes. One per blow, she always gives critical hits. So, yeah, multiple hits for everything, plus always crit. So, that's why she's a good glass cannon sort of character. Blessing of Armor. Increases her armor value. Oh, increases the armor value of her equipment. Interesting way of wording that. And then Potion Hastening. Just the amount of time Morwen requires to craft potions. What? I think the wording on that is very weird. I think what that means is when she does craft item, the time between turns is reduced, like the momentum thing for that is reduced. That's a very weird way of wording that. And double attack, yeah. So yeah, I think we'll go with that one, and then Overwhelming Blows is definitely the next one for her. Right, okay. Gonna keep her in the party and also have her out, because she does need to catch up on levels. But yeah, she is not very sturdy right now, let's put it that way. Right. Is this gonna be trapped? Nope, good. Okay, as much as I want to explore around, actually, is this just a dead end? Can I explore here? No, I think this goes on. Oh, hello. I wanted to hit the save point, but I'm assuming this is safe because we just did a big fight in this. Nope. Why did I assume? I kind of wanted her to yeah, be healed. Oh yeah, I forgot the orc archers now have fire arrows in this area. Right, okay. Let's do Valor. That's it. Don't target Morwen, target me. Right, okay. Let's do this. Nice. Yep, there it is. Archer counter-attack. That's bullshit. I call foul on that nonsense. Alright, Israel, it's been a while since you used spirit powers, so here you go. It's like, welcome back to the light, Israel. Done so much, like, shadowcraft nonsense. She should also get an automatic turn as well. Yep. Right, payback. Nice. Elagos, let's bring you in. Let's get you guys to sleep. I'm assuming the wild men are not immune? Cool, okay. And Hadhod, let's get you in here. This should be enough to take you down. You're just the archer. Right. Oh, God. You know what? I'll take it. I think everyone had a turn. And perking them means she gets more experience points. Not much more, though. King... Wow. I did that for King's Foil. Okay, I should really stop. I don't know if there's anything else down here, but I should really stop just, like, looking around and actually go to the save point and put a save down. Or Morwen can't take any more of this, I'm assuming. Also, can I look that axe over there? Yeah, this character literally is all about axes. Right, here you go, Morwen. Much needed heal. Also want to get her out of that burst character like spot. Oh, to be fair, that axe looks kind of not in good shape, so yeah. Let's talk to these guys. I think these guys are going to put me on my quest.
Your riders gather near Helm's Deep. Eomer will join you there.
Let's have a look. I think we have to find a few of them. Warg ambushes.
I must be brief, Gondorian, for great events have been set in motion. I ride to send Eomer to war. Grima flees to Isengard, filled with wrath. Saruman will feed upon his anger and treachery. They will send out their fastest riders to slay the refugees. They will be led by Shaku, a servant whose mind he has long possessed. Others ride ahead of you, Gondorian. Shaku's warg bands fill the hills. Stay alert.
Again, they're really amping up the warg riders, but from memory, we only fight one. Right, let's get this chest. If this is an ambush, then why were those right-hand guys stand there? Okay, good. Right, I think I have to backtrack on myself to find one of the groups of riders. If I remember right. I might be misremembering that, but I'm pretty sure backwards is like one of the groups that we need to find. Although it's not saying there is on like the objective marker, so maybe that's not right. Ah, okay, maybe it's later. Or a different, very identical looking plane. Right, okay, so there is a path that way, but all the eject marks are pointing this way. Can I not go this way? We're also at the point in the game now where my memory of the maps isn't as strong, mostly because when I used to play this as a kid, a lot of the playthrough was to the Balrog, and then something else popped up, we stopped playing the game. So I have a lot more of a strong memory for the first 3 acts compared to the rest. Honestly, I kind of welcome the random encounter because of experience points for Morwen. Oh, that's not good. Jesus Christ. Oh, well, she's dead. Jesus. God. Right. Let's try and do more damage to you. Oh, I just straight up kill him. Nice. Right. Let's get Idra in right away. Because for the first time in a while, I need you to heal. Okay. Also just going to do a stone shield on her as well. And do double crits with a jerk move. Right, let's bring Elagos back out because he didn't actually take an action. Let's see, are the white-haired ones immune or... Nope, they're not. Okay. Probably not gonna be enough. Oh, well, I mean, I guess if I get a triple critical and a critical hit, it will be. Jesus Christ. I don't really wanna... Let's just do this. Just to get the SP. Right, now I want to switch Bearafor with you. Right, now then. I mean, to be fair, it's probably a good strategy just to not have her in the starting party, so she doesn't get, like, ambushed. Right. Okay. Morwen makes these battles a lot more tense, not gonna lie. Nice. Little more constitution to pump into her. Thing is, the more constitution I put into her is like, it's one thing, but without any good armor. Yeah, her armor's on par with, oh, it's less than Elagost's. That just goes to show. Yeah, just more constitution. And you need spirit and speed. Cool. Yeah, we didn't get any new gear or anything. So it's just going to be like a long way around to get to the objectives. That's it, focus your attacks on us, not Morwen. How strong is this in, oh, that's very strong. God. Right. Let's Valor it up. Eesh. Right, not liking the damage we're taking. Let's try and focus you down. Right, okay. We desperately need some of this. Right, therefore you had your turn. Let's get handhold in. Ooh, first say, is that gonna be enough? Okay, that's good, because I think it's about to have 2 turns. Probably not a good idea to wake him up, but... Oh, of course, I can counter-attack. Eesh. Okay, it was a good thing I planned to switch you out, so... let's see... Black Speech. Right. Situations we're dealing with right now make me feel not so bad that we got Black Speech. I was thinking to myself, like, maybe Black Speech is like too powerful a move to have, but now I'm not thinking that at all. Because these enemies have definitely gotten a lot stronger. Which I did actually, back in Moria, I did say that once we got to a later point in the game, the normal mode difficulty spike is pretty nuts. Oh, Morwen gear. Nice, she needs it. Right. Let's do speed and spirit. Strength and constitution. Yeah, constitution and dex. And Morwen. Got 2 extra armor. A lot more speed though. Oh, she does... Actually, no, the resistance is still staying the same. Yeah, okay. There you go. And I think... Yeah, we didn't learn anything, did we? So that's fine. We did take quite a bit of damage, though, I think. Actually, no, it looks like everyone who was really badly hurt healed, with the exception of Morwen. There you go, just eat a whole bunch of King's Foil, or smoke it, or whatever. Okay, so this is a transition, but do we want to be here? I remember the bridge being a pretty tricky encounter. I mean, there's a save point here, but I don't know if I want to be here or not. Oh, is this just... Is this back to the village? Oh, no, this is...
Join with Eomer at Helm's Deep. War comes.
Riders on the west side of the Warg Hive. Okay, well, we don't want to enter here just yet. Jesus.
You must know how events are changing as you travel toward Edoras. I emerged from Fangorn with my companions. Shadowfax of the mayors of this land consented to carry me forth in haste. We did not tarry, reaching the Golden Hall as quickly as our mounts could carry us. There I should lift Saruman's curse and steel Rohan for war.
I feel like in that scene, Gandalf should be like... I know he's obviously doing it to like have the others keep up with him, but I feel like Shadowfax should be like making him be much more ahead compared to the other horses, because isn't the whole thing that Shadowfax is like the fastest of all the horses or something like that? Why is there just leeches inside that chest? That's what I want to know. Oh, also, I should probably... I totally forgot to check Morwen's passive. Because I think she's got on multiple levels now, and she probably is not putting them into the right passive. Oh no, okay. She's literally just learned that one. Okay, good, because I want her to get overwhelming blows. She's going to be stupid, like, vulnerable to enemies. She needs to at least be doing stupid damage in return. Right, okay. What I'm going to do is there anything on this side? Oh, yeah, there is, okay. New Verafor gear, interesting, okay. Let's see. Spirit down 1, strength up a ton, constitution up a bit, speed down a ton, dex down a little bit. Ooh, this is literally the, like, I'm going to put all my points into strength sort of ring. Is that great increased strength worth the big drop in speed? It's a lot more points going in than losing, I feel like. So maybe I should. Oh, that gives me resistances to elements though. Oh, that's a tough one. This is one of those situations where I think it's like up to you which is the better gear. Because even a star rating is the same. Strength is one of his main stats. I'm going to go for it. Let's put it on him. Okay. What I'm going to do is I'm going to end this video here. And then next one I'm going to backtrack. Because I don't know if I can actually progress through here yet. I think I actually need to go back to the village path to do stuff there. When I do, if there is stuff to do down there, that is. Once I've done that, I'll come back. Then there's also the warg hive there to deal with. And then there's this. So yeah, I think the next objective is to head back to the little village area for now. But yeah, hope you enjoyed the video. If I like and a comment, or /subscribe, and it's totally free and helps the channel grow. Thank you. I'll see you next video. Have a nice day.